World's finest boxing podcast, KTFO intro. Mr. Carl Cleveland. Marcus Inoue, Ohio runs boxing. C-Ville's finest.
What's up, hard hitter? Chuck C-Ville finest here. Hey, another episode, man. We back again, man. Ohio's finest boxing podcast. Myself, Chuck C-Ville's finest, and you know I got my boys, Mr. Carl Cleveland, and Ohio runs boxing himself, Marcus Inoue. What's up, y'all?
What's good, man? What's good?
Hey, man. Big stack show today, man. You know we got a special guest coming, man. Dude, hey. You know, we keep delivering, bro. We keep delivering. But check this out, man. The first thing I want to talk about on this show, man. Bro, Mark, Mr. Cleveland, did y'all check out the $1 million worth of game episode with Gilly, the one with Bill Haney?
No, I didn't see it. I heard people talking about it, quoting it.
Yeah, and I seen a couple clips of it.
I want to say this, man. First of all, that was the best podcast they ever put on, bro. The best one you will ever see. These motherfuckers was all over the place, man. Started inside, then these motherfuckers went outside, had Bill Haney on, then they called Bud. Bud let them know all types of shit about him beating the fuck out of Boots in his ass.
And Boots' career before it started.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
I
He fucked him up.
I would have knocked him the fuck out. And it's the reason why, you know what I mean, they went the other way. Stop playing with
Thank
me.
you.
Here's my thing, though, man. Because Gilly was out there acting like a goddamn clown, bro. I was like, dude, what the fuck is Gilly talking about, bro? All that fucking yelling and yapping, bro. And I found out, man, Gilly, bro, he claimed to be a historian. I like Gilly, man, but Gilly don't be knowing what the fuck he be talking about sometime, bro. But maybe it's the homer in him with him being from Philly and Boost being from Philly. But I'm going to put it to you like this, man. If Bud and Boost were to fight, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I will have Bud stopping Boost within 7 rounds. Now, what do y'all think? Do y'all think, hypothetically, if the fight happened, what do you think would have happened in that fight? Because Bud damn sure told Gilly what the fuck would have happened if them two motherfuckers would have crossed each other.
I'm going to say this, you can't doubt Bud no more. Well, anybody that had questions about Bud or whether he can do something or not, he can. He stopped guys that's never been stopped. He got a couple of them on his resume. Yeah, I think he probably would have beat Boots. I think Boots would have probably survived because he would have stopped taking risks against Bud. I think he would have, realized, I don't want to. I think Boots is the type of guy that will go the distance and look for a moral victory if things ain't going his way. You know what I mean? And Terrence Crawford is definitely would have bite down. I don't think Boots would have won that fight. I still think it should have happened, though. I would have loved to see the fight, man. So I was a little surprised that Terrence Crawford came out as hard as he did and was on the phone with them going in on Boots. And I didn't see the whole interview, so I don't know if Gilly pretty much instigated and them cats instigate that and make it more than what it is, and all it is before you know it, Terrence turn up and they got content. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't look at everything, but I wouldn't put it past when it comes to that matchup.
Like this, for you to not have seen it, you spot on though, bro. I think that's exactly what it is, bro. I think that's what that was, bro. And you know Gilly, bro. Gilly animated as fuck, bro. Gilly can push anybody button. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he got Bud turned up, bro. But I want to say this too, man. While we on the subject of Boots Ennis, what do you think about them making him vacate an interim belt just so he can fight for Xander's unified title?
When did that happen? Because I didn't know nothing about that.
This week.
Yeah.
They making them vacate interim belts, bro. Is that what they do?
An interim belt, bro.
So that's just letting you know how much money greed they getting, man. Like, come on, man. He got to drop the belt because okay. So that's pretty much like I said. It's probably a money slide. They want to give it to somebody else to get money off them because they probably believe Boots is gonna snatch those two belts. You know what interim? What sanctioning body was it? First of all,
Wasn't it the WBA?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
I mean, this is one of the problems with boxing, man, because you would think that, all right, even if it is an interim belt, you're going up against a champion. So if he wins, to me, that would legitimize that belt. But I mean, I guess it makes too much sense, man. It's too much like right. And yeah, I'm starting to think what you just said is they don't think that. Honestly, I think the WBA believes that Xander is going to win, and they don't think that he's a money draw. So that's why they're doing this, man. That's my personal thing.
Yeah, because the WBA is on the line. The WBO and the WBA belt is on the line. So that's what I'm like. Unless they just agree, they see another person. I'm thinking they looking at the next move. Who do they want to have that interim so they can get money out of? Because maybe, Boots is with Matchroom. Zaya's with Top Rank. They're gonna make money off that regardless. They're gonna get bread off that regardless. So I don't know why. To me, I'm scratching my head. I just don't know why they making him drop an interim where he's going to be elevated. I mean, to a real, champion if he did win. They got him, and maybe, because that's crazy. Zayas is the WBA and the WBO. He's the interim WBA, right?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? That's crazy.
That's shit, bro.
Like, what are we talking about? So y'all taking the interim belt? They don't want the interim to combine with the super, I guess. So they're gonna separate. They're gonna strip them to keep those belts separated. It's all money scheme, man. That's all the money thing. Because if I'm the interim and the WBA super, I got the real belt. So I really ain't gonna want the interim. You're gonna be paying. Am I paying sanction fees for both? They can't take this belt. I'm gonna get stripped anyway. Take this belt, bro. I don't. Yeah, Boots say doing himself a favor.
That's a fucking.
He doing himself a favor, especially when you gotta pay sanctioning fees. So no, I'm with that. I don't think they trying to make the interim belts so important. I don't really care about them. Just put them in a position for them to get a world title fight or whatever. Yeah, in that nature. But as far as you taking more money from, what I look like got a real belt in the interim when I'm paying sanctioning fees for both. Man, stop.
Hey, Mark, Mr. Cleveland, bro, we had some hellified fucking fights this past weekend. Bro, we saw motherfuckers get destroyed and outclassed. Did y'all check out that fucking Inoue and Nakatani?
Yeah, that was a good fight. I think it started off slow at first, and then Inoue just picked it up. Nakatani just wasn't. It seemed like he just didn't catch. He was afraid to take a risk, bro. He wasn't trying to take risks. He was more afraid of the power that Inoue had. But I think it was good on the smaller weight classes to see him fight a guy that was just undefeated. That's another thing. Nakatani has been on the pound for pound list for quite a while for a minute. People have been putting him up there. Who is he signed with? That's the question. Who is Nakatani signed with? Is he signed with a big promotional company, or he's just with a company in Japan? Because
he with a company in Japan.
Yeah, okay. So that, to me, while you saying that makes sense of why I personally felt like they put him on the pound for pound list was to make Inoue look good, because they normally don't put fighters from another country that high that's not signed to Top Rank or Matchroom. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? So I think that was a plant set for him to have something to look like it's really, really good on his resume. Not saying Nakatani is not a good fighter, but I've seen the play. That's the play, in my opinion. I see that they was, oh man, we're gonna put him high and high on the pound for pound list because I don't see no Nakatani over no motherfucking Shakur Stevenson, over no Usyk. You know, I'm just like, why is this dude even David Benavidez? Like, come on, bro.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mr. Cleveland. Mark, they tried to hype that fucking fight up like we was gonna see Liu Kang versus Kung Lao or some shit like that, bro.
Right.
Dude.
Right. So that's how I felt. I felt that's where after you told me he's not signing no big promotional company, I was like the plant, man. That was the plant to say he beat a pound for pound fighter, and you got to see the play, man. That's how I looked at it. That's my opinion. But the fight over, I thought it was still. I did see skill from Nakatani. He looks like he definitely has the goods. I think he definitely like he has a good skill set, but he just didn't. He was scared. I think that he just didn't want to take risks, man.
Very scared, bro. Mr. Cleveland, what you think about the fight?
Yeah, man, Nakatani fought scared. Honestly, he had the reach, and it was like he was playing with that jab in the beginning. Like he was pawing at it, trying to use it as a rangefinder, and then he would get countered. But then when he was actually, you know what, I'm going to put something behind this jab. I'm actually going to commit to these shots. Throwing the double jab, it was effective, but he fought scared, man. He tasted a little bit of Inoue's power, and it was like at that point he was just trying not to get knocked out. He got too cautious and like, okay, you're supposed to be, of course, fundamentally sound. Always want to keep your guard up because you're not trying to get clipped. But you could tell that was on his mindset throughout that entire fight. I don't want to get hit. 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 And when you fighting like that, man, you look stiff. It takes away everything. It takes away your rhythm. It takes away your timing. Because instead of you focus on the task at hand, you're worried about what's coming in return. I'm not telling you not to worry about what's coming in return, but it's got to be some type of a balance, man, because he had an opportunity to win that fight if he would have actually did what I've seen him do in other fights. But that's a credit to Inoue. And like I done told y'all, man, like, he don't do it for me, man, but I can't knock what he is doing because if I'm just going to be honest, there's probably nobody at 126 and under who's going to beat him. If he really wants real competition, he's going to have to go up to 130, and that might be too much for him because he's not no dude. So I heard his father is talking about he wants him to retire. I want him to see him fight somebody before he does that, but I can't knock the dude. He beating who they put in front of him, man. I just don't want him to end up like Chocolate Tito, where they gave us all that hype for all them years, and then the inkling, this time he stepped up, got his ass whooped. I don't see Nakatani going out like that unless there's a huge weight discrepancy. But I need to see him with against somebody else with a pulse, man. Somebody who actually.
Let me ask you something, Cleveland. Do you think he might be? If he retired now, he might go like the Joe Kawasaki route, where Joe Kawasaki is mentioned, but it's Joe Kawasaki. It's like he's a good fighter, he undefeated, but it's like, who did he really start?
He ducked a lot of smoke.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that's the only thing. The only difference is it really ain't nobody at Nakatani's weight. He'd have to move up. There was people at Joe Kawasaki's weight. He just didn't want to come to the United States to fight him. He waited till they was at the end of their career. He wasn't trying to fight Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins. Hell, even Antonio Tarver.
Hell, he didn't fight Roy. He fought Roy at the end. He didn't fight him during their prime.
He didn't fight him in their prime. He waited till they aged themselves out. Because I'm sorry, there's no way Joe Kawasaki is beating Roy Jones in his prime. There's no way Joe Kawasaki is beating Bernard Hopkins in his prime. He aged those dudes out. So at the end, he can say he has them on their resume. But unless you're from the UK, hardcore boxing fans know that was BS, man. The only people who count them is them diehard UK fans.
Thanks. But shit, man, Mark, you thought it was a good fight, man. I thought
skill wise, because I was expecting Inoue. That's why I thought skill wise, Nakatani. I never watched Nakatani, so that was my first time seeing him, and I was like, "What's yeah?" He didn't look like a guy that was being a pretender, in my opinion. He looked like he really had a good skill set that can box a little bit. But again, he was afraid of that power. But go ahead, Chuck. I don't want to take you. Go ahead, you on there?
No. Yeah, like I was saying, man, I thought the motherfucker got outclassed, man, but he fought scared. But here's my thing, man. When they put you on a trajectory like they had you, bro, and you got the big lights under you in your own country, bro. You got this man in front of you, bro. You can't fight scared, bro. You can't be scared. That just lets you know he was never ready for the moment either, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, I think we saw the fucking fight of the year last week. I think both of y'all missed it. I had to tell y'all with Daniel Dubois and Fabio Wardley. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. If you still haven't seen that fight, please go back and watch that, man. Fabio Wardley, bro, a warrior, bro. This motherfucker head is made out of the Juggernaut's helmet. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, he was getting laid with bombs all through the fight, bro. Daniel Dubois, he got dropped twice early, first round. I said, what the fuck is going on? But Daniel, with him going through all this adversity in his fights and him overcoming, is only making him stronger more mentally, bro. And we all know that boxing is what, 80% mental, 20% physical. Dude, Daniel Dubois, to me, is probably the #1 heavyweight in the UK. These motherfuckers still want to say Tyson Fury. I got Daniel Dubois whooping Fury's ass. Like, dude, I think Daniel Dubois, with all that adversity, from the loss from the Joe Joyce fight, being called a quitter, him linking up with Don Charles now was probably the best thing that ever happened to him. Don Charles tells him after he gets dropped to pick it up, slap the fuck out of Daniel Dubois in the corner.
And his mentality, Daniel Dubois, reminded me a bit of Andrew Galotta back in the day, and the strange performances, a big slap from Don Charles.
But that's what the fuck he needed to wake up. And he put it on Fabio Wardley, and one of the best heavyweight fights I've ever seen. They stopped the fight. Wardley has now reactivated his rematch clause. I got to be honest with you. I don't know when the fuck they would have the rematch, because I know he's suspended after all that fucking punishment he took. That motherfucker need a 1-year suspension, bro. He ain't nowhere near ready to be taking no fucking rematch. I'll tell you that now. But what do you think about the heavyweight landscape, Mark, Mr. Cleveland? What y'all think about the heavyweight landscape? And where do you put Daniel Dubois amongst the heavyweights?
Well, I'm gonna say this. He's up there with the elites. Daniel Dubois represent the average heavyweight. They're not gonna always have this long reign where they just undefeated, they 32-0 and all. No, bro. A heavyweight, a legitimate elite heavyweight for me is a guy who can take a loss and come back after a loss, or go through adversity, deep adversity, and come back from that adversity. That's to me is a legitimate elite heavyweight, and he's been dropped twice. You know, he's been stopped twice, and he come back. Those is what UK. That's why UK love their fighters, man, because that is the warrior spirit that they have, man, and that's what a heavyweight is. And now we're gonna see what Woolley, you know, what he's going to be able to do. I don't know if he's going to be able to bounce back from this, but that's why we watch it. This is why we watch these fights. We want to see if he can be able to come back from that, because a lot of these heavyweights, and you know this, Chuck and Cleve, y'all watched it. They win one fight, a big fight, and all of a sudden they get this status like they the man. Martin Bucoli beat Jared Ennis. He the man. He the boogeyman. Then all of a sudden they start losing. They don't look the same. You know what I mean? It's hard to be consistent in the heavyweight division. That's why you look at the Anthony Joshua's, the Tyson Furies, the U6, even the Deontay Wilders. Their reign, having consecutive world title fights, And title defense is amazing, bro, in heavy, because that's not easy. You can lose to the average guy that's in the top 40. That's just how it is. It's power up there. Klitschko reigned for a long time and had Bob Sanders standing over top of him. Who was Bob Sanders, man? You're like, Bob Sanders? Bob Sanders is standing over top of Klitschko right now. Like, this is how. That's what the beautiful thing about. That's what the beautiful thing about the heavyweight division is. But yes, I think that was a good fight. I went back and did see it. Good fight. They was throwing bombs, man, and that's all you ask for, man. It's just this. It tells a story, and when you got to stop a guy like that, the referee that's what the referees are there for heavyweights like him, who can take big shots and he still would have been fighting right now as we speak, because of that warrior spirit in him, man. The referee got to say it.
I don't know about that. I think that motherfucker will be in the dirt as we speak. That's for damn sure. But hey, Mr. Cleveland, what did you think about the fight, bro?
Yeah, man. You told me when it was going on, and I caught the tail end of it. And then, I went back and rewatched it. Honestly, from that first 10 seconds, you would not think that the fight would have ended up like that. But what it showed me is Wardley got some power, but he got to work on his boxing. He kept doing the same thing where he would throw that jab and then use that jab to grab Dubois' lead hand, pull it down, and come over with a right. And that's how he got caught both times when he got knocked down. The problem was that was all he was doing. So Dubois started noticing that's what he was doing. Then he couldn't land no big shots like that. He landed some other big shots, but it was like, bro, if you would have had anything else in your arsenal, he probably would have won that fight. I got respect for Wardley because he got hurt. If I'm looking at Dubois, he probably is I say top 5 heavyweight. I just can't put him above Tyson Fury yet because the skill set. Like if he was having problems with Wardley, I could see Fury giving him a problem unless he gonna bum rush him, man, and just stay up in his grill all night. Maybe Tyson can't take that type of pressure anymore, but I would like to see that. Fucking Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. Give me Dubois versus Tyson Fury because Dubois didn't show me he got the heart that he's not going to give up. He's not going to give up anymore. He's going to stand there and he's going to fight. I got to preface by saying that because I just can't knock Anthony Joshua for not having no heart and then not acknowledge Dubois. So I'm going to be as fair as I can. But I believe at this point in their careers, Dubois, he's not going to give up. He's still fighting. He wants to actually show that he's the best. Anthony Joshua is just there for a payday, man. And let's petition to switch this fight out because honestly, I don't want to see Tyson Fury beat up Anthony Joshua. Then Anthony Joshua come up with some excuse of why he's the best, and then why he can't fight Deontay Wilder. So I just retire.
Real quickly, Cleveland, you made a damn good point about Fabio Wardley. He had nothing else. He didn't have another game plan. All he wanted to do was just try to land that overhand right. And you want to know who I put that on? Ben Davison. I kind of think Ben is overrated, bro. I think Ben Davison is an overrated trainer. Don't get me wrong. He's had success with the likes of Tyson Fury and others. But bro, I kind of think he's overrated, bro. I remember when he tried to work with Devin Haney, that shit wasn't even a good fit. So I kind of put it on Ben, man. But what y'all think about Benavidez and Zordo? Benavidez destroyed the fuck out of Zordo, bro. Zordo's so big and slow, bro. Why you think I ain't even covered that fight, man? Dude, I knew that fight was going to go exactly the way it went. And after the fight, he calls out Canelo, Benny, stop it. Stop it. You're not going to get the fight, bro.
Congratulations. 168, 175, now 200. The only man to ever do that.
I'm very happy, man. Primeramente, le quiero dar las gracias a toda mi gente, toda mi raza que vinieron a apoyar. Los quiero mucho. Monstro! Monstro!
Please translate for us what you just said.
I just said thank you to all my people that came out to support. Man, I love every single one of you, man. You guys give me the strength and power that I need to come in here and give the fights, these type of fights. So you guys are my engine to my motivation. So thank you so much. I just want to give the fans what they want to see. I seen Canelo in the building. Hey, let me just ask the fans this. Do you guys want to see Canelo versus David Benavidez? Enough said. Enough said. That means that we can't leave that fight on the table.
You're not going to fight. Hey, and Canelo even told you that without even telling you. He went there for Haney Munguia's fight and exited stage left right after.
We're leaving before the main event. You're leaving before the main event. Why you don't?
Yeah, I just come to see Jaime Munguia.
That's it.
Didn't even stay for the main event. They asked him about it. He said, "No, I just came here for Haney Munguia. That's it. I don't want to see anything else." So Benny, stop calling that man out. Go ahead and carve out your own legacy like you're doing. Go ahead, take out Dimitri Bivol, take out Better BL. If Better BL is still around, I don't know what's going on with Better BL nowadays. Go ahead, man, take them out, bro, and just try to find something else to do. Possibly go up to heavyweight, do some crazy shit. Maybe try to fight Usyk or somebody. You know what I'm saying? But what did y'all think about the Benny and Zordo fight?
Turned out just how he was, man. It was too much to not enough. Way too much hand speed by David Benavidez. Way too much. Dude, David Benavidez could have beat this dude with one arm tied behind his back and would still been throwing 10 and 20 punch combinations before homie could even get off a jab. So this was, if you want to move him up to get him a W, that was the type of opponent to give him. If you was really trying to test him, it's not. As far as Canelo, man, like you said, man, you got a better chance of fighting Usyk for the heavyweight title than Cinnamon fighting your ass, man. I don't think y'all understand. You done scared the shit out of Cinnamon. He's not going to fight you unless you just start looking like you declining to the point where you can't take a punch, you punch drunk, you can't stand in the ring, you lose your damn stamina, you fatigued all the time, and he think you at the end of your career. Yeah, he'll get in there and fight you, but until then, man, you too much of a risk for him. He's looking for the lowest risk, but the biggest reward, not the biggest reward and the lowest risk. So David Benavidez, man, unless you're going to call Canelo a bitch, you just might as well go ahead and find somebody else. You're going to have to insult his manhood in order for him
and that
to
shit still ain't going to work. That shit still ain't going to work.
Yeah, then, bro, you might as well just call it up. Whoop everybody else's ass and pretend they Canelo. Tell Canelo this is the ass whooping you would have got if you ever stepped in the ring. But yeah, man, David just need to keep doing his thing, man.
Mark, what you think about the fight?
Yeah, I thought David did good. I was impressed with David hand speed going up in weight, and looked like he ain't missed a beat. You know what I mean? So I was impressed with that. Him and Zordo, I thought it was gonna be a fan-friendly type of fight. I thought Zordo would at least make it a little interesting, in my opinion, but he wasn't. He was slow. You seen the punches coming. It was like the Matrix, to be honest. You know what I mean? David seen everything coming. Another thing that people were trying to make controversy, distraction from his performance, in my opinion, was the elbow. It was talking about David. I don't know if y'all saw that, but everybody was talking about David. They're talking about this elbow, man. I'm like, bruh, he hit that man with so many punches before you even thought about the elbow even coming across. It was crazy. He was. You thought he just elbowing.
Come on now.
Cleveland.
That one elbow.
Come
on now. I know that's a part of boxing, but that one elbow was intentional as fuck, dog. You know
it probably was. It probably was. I'm not saying that, but I'm like, sometimes I think it's a distraction from what we already see. Because if I see him hitting, it's not the same as Earl Spence and Sean Porter when you see Earl intentionally hitting Sean low, intentionally hitting him low, and then hitting him up top. This dude, David, was hitting Ramirez up top with everything. And then the elbow coming, you can say it was intentional, but I think it took away from the performance when you had certain people talking about the elbow, and I'm like, bro, he ain't need no elbows for that fight.
And that's what I was gonna say, man. That elbow did not determine the outcome of that fight.
Right.
Hey, Mark, I'm gonna need you to stop looking at my notes, bro. Tell me why EJ was next on my list to talk about.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you bringing up EJ, but yeah.
Hey, check this out, bro. Him and Tszyu had their kickoff press conference. All right, damn, it was good to see Arrow back, man.
Yeah,
And not only have him back, but bro, he was talking that shit too, man.
What do you make of that, Errol? The fact that he is comparing that moment that his father had against Julio Cesar Chavez, and he's saying this is his moment, his version of that.
I think it's cute, but I mean that ain't what that is. This is Errol Spence versus Tszyu. He's no caliber of his father. Of his daddy. So he can't even compare himself to his pops. He fighting me, he trying to get out his daddy's shadow. So we'll see come July 26th, can he get out that shadow?
I came up to him before, tried to shake his hand, and he just walked past me like a disrespectful fuck. And that just shows the type of person he is. And that's all right, you know. Now he's out here talking about the comparisons between me and my dad. I've heard it all. There's every fighter that I've ever fought has said the same thing.
Man,
so
you've been talking
it's
shit
all right.
on social
it's
media.
All right. They
shot dab me up.
Right.
I'm not finna, bro. I don't play them games with people, bro. I don't dab up people who talk shit. And then when you see me, you want, hey, what's up, buddy? Like, I'm not one of those dudes, bro.
What's he say?
What are you referencing, Errol?
I'm not one of those guys. If you talking shit on social media, and then when you see me, you want to shake my hand.
I'm very respectful. What are you talking about? I've been calling you one of the best fighters of this decade.
I heard all the little stuff, right. And then want to give me a hug. Like, I'm not.
That's all right.
I'm cool with that. We can hug after the fight. We can hug after the fight.
And bro, when Errol said that, I had doubts at first. I'm like, dude, he had the layoff. I don't know if Errol gonna be the same. But bro, after hearing Errol at that press conference, bro, I'm definitely in favor of Errol. Now things could change. Things could change. You know, we got to, July's the fight. See how he training. See how he looking. But damn, man, just hearing Errol talk like that, bro, it gave me chills, bro. To back in the Kell Brook presser and the Sean Porter presser and the Bud presser, bro.
Fight that I've been wanting. I've been waiting for a long time. You know, it's been a lifelong dream of mine since I started boxing. I finally get my opportunity. And like I said before, I'm coming here to take the title. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Kell Brook, he's a good fighter. But I feel like I'm a better fighter than him. And I'm the best fighter at 147.
Obviously, there was talk of him moving up. Many felt that he wouldn't defend his title at 147. But glad he had stayed there. And now the fans have, I believe, the best fight in world boxing.
Definitely. I mean, that's what I want. A true champion want to take the title from the champion. You know, you don't want to take the title from somebody you have to fight because a champion vacated. You know, I want to fight the champion and I want to beat the champion so I can become a true champion. And that's what true champions do. I believe in my skills. You know, I've been in there and I sparred with a lot of great fighters, Floyd, Lamont Peace, and Sean Porter. And I went toe-to-toe and tick-for-tack with the best of them. I believe in my skills. I believe in my ability. I believe in my coach having a great game plan and coming in to win.
What did the great Floyd Mayweather say when you worked together?
He said I was a great fighter. He just said I needed to work on a little bit of patience, and you know that comes with fighting. And I was 4-0 at that time.
When you were 21-0, your opponents had 874 losses.
It's occupation.
That up. I mean, they were 13 wins and 40 losses per person. How did you make it to this point?
You fight somebody your size now.
That's slow.
You're not fighting a 5'7" Sean. So stay in the middle of the ring then. Don't run. Don't run. Stay in the middle of the ring. Just doing what I've been doing. When have I held it?
Hold it. You never held before.
When have I held? What you gonna do?
That's
Answer the question.
over there talking.
I didn't say that. I ain't say nothing.
Who said it? Somebody
how
said don't
win?
be holding.
How do you
Somebody
win on
said
Saturday?
Well, it wasn't me. My question was, how are you going to win on Saturday night?
Keep doing what I've been doing. Win in dominating fashion. Period.
All right. Sean?
He has been dominant. He has not fought Showtime Sean Porter. He has not fought anyone like me.
Man,
I'm just different.
Your last three
You
fights
couldn't find nobody to train with like me.
Your last 3 fights been close. What are you talking about? You haven't been dominant. It's going to be an amazing event. Come Saturday night, I will be unified champion of the world. I know Sean comes to fight. I embrace that. I'm ready for a dog fight, whatever it takes to win. This is going to be a very exciting fight. I know he's coming in shape. I know he's coming ready to fight. And I can't wait to come Saturday night. I promise you this is going to be a great fight, one for the history books.
And that would solidify me as the greatest fighter of this era?
Definitely not, man. I'm not gonna lie. Tyron got the best matchmakers in the business. You ain't fought nobody, man. You haven't beat anybody undisputed at 140. Who you fought at 135, and who you fought at 147. Even you fought Sean Porter. Even Sean Porter said,
What did I do to Sean Porter that you couldn't
Sean
do?
Porter said he did not
Sean
train like he
Porter
should.
that you
He didn't do the
couldn't
things
do?
that his daddy told him to do. What are you talking about?
sound
Even his daddy
butthurt.
said it. Even his daddy said it.
You butthurt that I got the
Even his daddy said it.
You butthurt.
Even Kell Brook, he was already broken.
So was he
What are you
broken when you
talking
fought him?
about? No, he wasn't broken.
How come
I broke the other eye.
He came off
I broke the other eye.
he came
Yeah, that's
off a
how I got
stoppage.
broke. That's how I got broke.
He came off a stoppage.
What does it matter?
He came off a stoppage and then he fought you
What does it matter?
months prior.
What does it matter?
So was he broken or not?
No, he
already
wasn't
had
broken.
messed
No,
up
he wasn't
eye.
broken.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What are you talking about? I had the same surgery he had, and what happened? So what they say about you then? You fight me then?
I'm gonna break the other eye.
So what they say? So I'm broken then, right?
Well, you broken. You gonna be broken July 29th.
Yeah, we gonna see.
You gonna be broken.
So that begs the question,
We
Errol.
gonna see.
What does a win mean to you specifically on the 29th?
It just mean he's a great fighter. It just mean I broke another great fighter's will, and I broke him down mentally, physically, and I came out on top.
Never.
We'll see.
We'll see. I'm gonna gut him. And I'm gonna feed him to everybody that eat fish in here. You call yourself the big fish, we're gonna have enough food for everybody.
We'll see. We'll definitely see.
Put some potatoes on the side of it too.
Hey, man, y'all go to ESJ.com, thetruth.com, and go buy that op pack, man. We're going to roll him up and smoke him in Vegas.
Bro, like, that's the EJ I remember, man. So I'm looking forward to this fight, man. What y'all think about EJ, man, and his return?
Well, I'll go first. I'm gonna say this. It sounds like you ready to get evicted. That's what it sounds like.
I got my landlord charm, bro. Hello?
So I got this notice. This is an eviction notice. I don't know if you ever seen one of these before. You want to take it? This is an eviction. Yeah.
You don't put your whole house on it. That's all.
Oh, no. Hey, didn't you hear me say? I said I got to wait it out. I got to wait it out. You know what I'm saying? No, bro.
I heard. I got you, bro. No, I'm just
Hey,
messing with you.
listen. I ain't putting my bills on the line. I ain't putting my bills on the line on that shit. Believe that.
No, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. No, I agree. I agree with everything you said, though. I said this before I even heard him come back. I missed Earl. I missed Earl, man. I said we missed him in this boxing, man. It was lit when Earl was fighting, man. And we had the arch nemesis, him and Crawford, who gonna win, and those are great times, man, in boxing, man, because it leads up to the big fights. You know what I mean? And we need those in boxing. That's why I was saying that with Alicia Bogartner and Caroline. Like, she needs to embrace that. Like, what are you doing? You can't carry all the way. Look at Clarissa. How it looks when she's the only one carrying the weight. People don't care that much. You know what I mean? You don't have an arch nemesis. Well, it's the one to see you fight. So it's good to see Earl coming back in that spark. I want to see him do good. I think we all do, man. It's like that car accident took a lot out of him, you know. So I just want to see him do good and at least see him compete. If he loses and he compete, I'm like, that's cool, man. That's all you can ask for, you know. But it's gonna be a tough fight for him for sure. It's definitely gonna be a tough fight for him.
And Mark, speaking of you saying people want to see him do good, Bud wants to see him do good, bro. You sent the tweet out to him saying, "Welcome back, bro. I'm glad you back, man, and I'm gonna be there." Bud said, "I'm gonna be there to support you in Australia." So that was good to see that, man. Mr. Cleveland, what you think about all this?
Now I got to turn around so y'all can see this sunshine coming down when I speak on my brother EJ coming back to whoop Tszyu son's ass. All right? Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to be the complete opposite of my man Ohio Runs Boxing. Put your house on it. EJ back, baby. Man down, strap season. Now we about to go down under, get some Crocodile Dundee, get some kangaroo soup, snatch a couple bodies, take a couple orbital bones, and we're going to come back to the USA with Tszyu still left in the goddamn Australia. It's man down. That's the EJ I want to talk about, baby. That's what I want to see. Talking that
Hey,
shit.
hey,
Hell yeah.
I hear
Mark,
you, Khalid.
Forget what
You sound
Mark.
Ohio Runs Boxing talking about. Put the house on it.
Hey,
Put the
Mark, I
house
don't know,
on it.
man. Hey, man, he kind of get me amped up, Mark. I might have to put the belts on the line now, Mark. He getting me amped up, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, Chad. He sound like one of them jinky promoters. They know how to sell a good game.
Do you need a vehicle? Welcome to the Chicano Power Underground Automotive. If you need a car for your rap video, check it out.
El mejor en Texas. Tú sabes la vida.
Valentine's is coming up. If you need a ride for Valentine's,
I want to buy this for my girlfriend. It's a booty.
2 satisfied customers. Thanks, Chicano Power Underground Automotive.
As soon as them checks come, they bouncing. As soon as them checks come from them fighters, they bouncing. Them checks, don't let Cleve sell y'all that dream. I'm telling y'all right now, them jinky promoters, he sound good too, don't he? Until it's time to cash that check, y'all, it is bouncing.
Mark, you killing me, bro. You killing me, bro.
Don't let Cleve sell y'all a dream. Them checks be bouncing.
Don't you listen to that. All this money is good. The check gonna clear. It's in escrow, baby. Check your account, your Fifth Third, your PNC, all your Zelle, whatever you need. It's gonna be there.
Speaking of checks bouncing, the money being good, I heard somebody's supposed to be getting a $100 million check. I don't know if it's true, but Bill Haney put out a tweet saying that his son, Devin Haney, can make upwards to $100 million before the age of 30, bro. Now, I know Bill Haney is good at what he's doing, bro. I don't know what they got cooked up and lined up now. I don't know if Devin Haney's on the verge of going to Zuffa. I don't know what they got lined up, but he's saying that $100 million, bro, Devin Haney can have, bro. So a lot of fighters think that it's cap. You know, Tszyu said, "Oh, Brad Zuffa ain't giving up that kind of money." I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Bill said 100 bands.
Man, that's false. Ain't no way they paying that much.
If they are, he's gonna get double. What's Tio's asking price if it is 100 million though?
Man, I just want the best fights. Let's just do that.
And so, but we know where that's coming from. We know where that's coming from, T.O. Hayden. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, if this is true, I'm so happy for Dev and Bill, man. You know, they did it their way too. That's what I like about it. You know what I'm saying? They did it their way. They didn't rely on Matchroom. They didn't rely on whoever they was working with, even though in the same sense, you kind of need a big promoter behind you though, man. But you know, Turkey, they working with Turkey, so they making things happen. But I just like how father and son, man, from beginning to now, man, doing it their way and getting the bag, bro. You know, so what y'all think about that? Do you think this $100 million deal that Bill Haney talking about, do y'all think is true? Bill Haney don't usually be lying and capping, but what y'all think?
The wording is very, very specific. He said it can be, not that it is. So
yeah.
When he said that, I'm like, I believed it. Because at first I heard 3 fights, 30 million. I don't know if that's what y'all heard too. But
I heard that.
But it does make sense. It could be an incentive-laced contract where he hits all the clauses, he gets that money. Bill ain't got no reason to lie, not on nothing like this. So I'm going to tend to believe it. Plus, he didn't say, like I said, it's 100 million. It can be up to 100 million. So the wording is very, very careful and specific. And the fact that if you want to be real, I can't hate on these dudes because they did it the way you're supposed to do it. Yes, they did have other bigger promotional companies with them, but they not just rely on them. They actually went out there, put foot to pavement, got their name up, did it the right way. They was not relying on Top Rank to do all their promotion. They wasn't relying on Eddie Hearn and Box Room or whatever, Match Room to do their promotion. They was not relying on ESPN. They worked with them, which is how you're supposed to be, which is what I wish a lot of these current generation fighters did instead of just relying on the promotion and then getting mad when they don't promote you how you feel like you should be. It's like, well, go out there and do it then, bro. They working with you. And as long as you got that attitude, that's what it's going to be. So I big up to Bill. I can't get mad at him, man. Hopefully, my man get all the money he's supposed to get. So, shout out to Bill and Devin on this one.
I'm gonna say this. I looked at it a little differently, man. I look at it from it's all about context and what and when the information is being put out. I first of all, I agree with what you and Chuck said, Cleveland. I think they did it their way. I salute them. When I start seeing guys come out one-sided, Clarissa Shields did this too. Talking about how much money they getting for a move they're making. She said 8 million. We don't know. We really don't know. But it's some question marks behind her motive. It's Papoose is behind all this. It's his company and it's 8 million. She wanted to sue certain media outlets because they didn't believe her. Those are some little red flags for me. So I pay attention to a little bit of stuff like that. I personally believe Bill Haney and them is going to get great money from Zuffa, but they're putting a number out there, in my opinion, to justify them going to Zuffa. See, this is where certain people might not like Devin going to Zuffa because they feel like he's avoiding certain fights. But if you put the money narrative out there, 100 million or whatever, it changes the perception of what they're doing, because now I call all the fighters out on this that done this before. Terrence Crawford done this before. He went to fight Devin Anesthesian, whatever, and everybody that was rooting for Terrence was talking about him getting 10 million for Black Prime. They start bringing up the money. He doing this for 10 million. He'll come back for the Earl fight.
Mark, hold on. I gotta stop you real quick, bro. You called that motherfucker anesthesian.
What is it? Anesthesia?
that motherfucker need anesthesia.
And then now they're ready.
Right, something like anesthesia, something like that. But you know what I mean. But that was one. But no, that's funny. But that was one. And then Tank Davis, when Tank took the Jake fight, his fans defended that it wasn't for legacy. It was just a fight. What was they saying? But he getting 100 million. He getting this. It's all about the money. It was the narrative. So I believe Devin and Bill Haney know this game. If they're going to go to Zuffa, their fans that support them heavily is going to bring up the money first. They're going to say he getting the bag. I ain't getting no money from none of them. I'm just paying attention to how this boxing world moves and see how they do certain things. Because if you is going to cross the street and knowing that no belts is attached over there right now, where it comes to fighting for legacy, it's just money, then you lead with money. You say it's 150 million. You say it's 100 million. Even if it ain't, let's say he's leading up. It could be whatever. We're going to lead this narrative with money, regardless of how we word it. People are going to be talking about money instead of who Devin's fighting. You get what I'm saying? Because that escapes who he fights. He might not get the Shakur fight over there in Zuffa. I don't know why people think because all these guys signing with Zuffa that Dana White is going to make them fight each other. Dana White will get a rude awakening when he's over here signing these fighters and there's no fights attached to the contract who you want them to fight, because that's when the problem comes, is when you sign over there like DAZN did. Demetrius Andrade, he came over there to DAZN. Canelo, Triple G, they couldn't even get the fights. Canelo was fighting them when he wanted to fight them, even though they was on the same side of the street. So I want to sum this up. I'm going to end it with this. I think what y'all said was correct. I think Devin he's earned a right to go after the bag. I mean, the dude fought damn near everybody he couldn't get fights with. He's been ducked. He's been avoided. So if he want to go after the bag and hopefully we get some decent fights of him getting his bag, so be it. That's good. I just want to see good fights, man. I don't care about their bags. They ain't giving me no money.
Hey, I feel that shit, man. Hey, and on that note, man, big shout out to Bill and Devin Haney, hard hitters. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back.
He was a nigga in the hood,
what the fuck
and he had 35 fights, and he knocked 32 niggas out.
What that got to do with Texas?
Y'all would say he was a killer?
That don't got nothing to do with
I'm
Texas.
asking you a question.
He just said he ain't a killer.
What you said on the street, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, different than the box.
We look at it as
wait.
Because it's more technical in the boxing ring. We the same fucking
That's
weight.
a lot.
I
agree.
We got gloves on.
That's my whole point.
32 heavy.
32 heavy bags. What you talking? No, you said that. 32 heavy bags.
He asked me what I agree.
There was no. You won't say the fights. You saying the fighters that Boots fight wasn't qualified.
I'm saying when you had on that thing that you was talking about.
When Boots was punching.
So Stan Jonas is a heavy bag.
Stan Jonas is a heavy bag.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. It's Stan Jonas, a heavy bag.
Is he a heavy bag?
Definitely, he's a heavy bag. He's not. He's not. Is he a technical fighter? Or is he right there?
We see technical fighters get beat every day now. Let's not act like we don't see technical fighters get their fucking ass whipped.
Was he right there? Was he right there? Was he right there to be hit?
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. The way y'all looking at me right now, listen, if I turn, listen, wait.
What fighter stands in the pocket and exchange with niggas and don't get hit? The last time I checked, when Devin Haney stood in the fucking pocket with Lomachenko, he was getting fucking hit. Cause he got another nigga that's just as skilled that's trying to fucking hit him too. What the fuck is you talking about?
What you saying, Bill?
I said.
That makes sense.
Look at the bill.
That makes sense.
Look over there. You're looking the wrong way.
Boots can do this shit too. Bam, okay. Come on, bam, okay. Come on, stab to the body, okay. You step in, I step out, okay. I'm way athletic than all of you niggas. Come on, what we doing? I choose violence, nigga. I wanna put a nigga to sleep.
He gonna choose violence for Crawford? Shut up!
Gonna choose.
Shut the fuck! He gonna choose violence for Crawford?
I just want to ask you this question.
He bet now he gonna kill him.
I just want to ask
He
you
gonna
this question.
fucking kill him. Stop, man.
Don't
Don't say no dumb shit like that.
Boots
Stop.
fight all his fights, right?
Stop, man.
Tell me one fight that he ever come out nigga as a warm-up fight.
You know what happened to fight nobody.
Listen, just tell me one fight that he come out and from round one.
Thank you, bro.
From round one.
Too many times.
I love
what he do? He wasn't even here when I said that.
He get hit too many times.
He wasn't even here when I said that.
He get hit too many times.
He wasn't even here when I said that.
That's my thing.
For a person that's getting hit so much as they say, right? Did you ever see him not on that camera with hickeys and with
anything?
I've never seen it.
Wait, hold on. Better yet.
Yo, I'm not saying. My thing is, for the fighters I like, Bill.
Post-fight, not look like himself when he walked in the ring.
No.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
What I'm saying, Bill. This is what I'm saying, Bill. Right?
The fuck is you talking about?
This is what I'm saying. For the boxers I like, he takes too many fucking chances to beat him.
He take too many.
Fuck is you talking about? For the boxers I like, he takes too many fucking chances to beat him. Fuck is you talking about? Take them chances against Crawford. He gonna knock him the fuck out.
What about to do?
Do that shit against Crawford, he knocking him the fuck out.
What about the fight?
Easy.
And I'm riding with, I'm riding with Boots. I'm riding with Boots. Even though I'm riding with Boots. I'm riding with Boots.
You niggas is despicable, man.
No matter what.
Listen.
But on a Philly nigga, he get hit too much. You niggas ain't never seen him cut, lumped up or nothing.
The truth can never be hate. When you talking truth, it can never be hate. If he getting hit too many times, he getting hit too many times.
That's it.
I know. I'm a rock out with Boots no matter what. But the truth can never be hate when you talking the truth.
Now? Who is he fighting now?
That get hit too much. At the end of the fight, they look like they got hit too much. They don't look regular. That nigga could go from the fight to the club. And if you didn't know he was in a fight, you wouldn't know he was in a fight.
He don't fight nobody
like this.
He don't fight nobody. This is my whole thing.
You wouldn't even know he was in a fight.
No, that's bullshit.
Bro, you gotta understand, we got two types of niggas. We got regular Philly niggas and we got angry Philly niggas. I don't like gray hoodies. I don't even know what the HB stand for. I don't like that shit. Listen. So you gotta know what you dealing with.
But
I don't got an ounce of hate in my blood. Not one drop.
But listen,
ain't no way I can see a nigga doing great and be like, no, but nigga, that's hate, nigga. That's hate, nigga. He great, nigga. 35-0 with 32
tell me
knockouts, nigga.
Explain hate to me again. Explain hate to me again. I'm lost.
Get out the way. I want to get in there. No. World star. I'll referee. I'm calling by the
Uh-oh. Y'all just saw what went down. But the question is it gonna go down? And it's looking like it's gonna go down, but in the courtroom. Okay, so it's looking like Alicia is gonna press charges against Clarissa Shields. We just gotta see how this pans out, hard hitters. But from one Ohioan and Alicia Baumgardner to another Ohioan and Arman None to Lose Richard. Let's get into that interview, hard hitters. All right, hard hitters. Hey, man, earlier, man, we had a special guest on, man, Arman Richard, man. I know a lot of y'all know about him, man. They've been all on my platform, bro. So we've been covering him since the beginning, man. It was good to hear from him. I want y'all to check out the interview now, and then we'll be right back at y'all.
But I want you to listen to me. I've been where you at, nigga. But you gotta keep fighting, you hear me? Cause this shit ain't your fault. It's not. When you leave here, go back in that dorm, grab the first nigga you see and beat the fuck out that nigga till they grab you off of that nigga. You hear me? Any nigga that motherfucking try you, beat the fuck out that nigga.
See, I'm that nigga. I'm that one that waited on my snap, then crop no picture. I'm the one that lived for dead, but now they like my pictures. I'm that young nigga, they changed it on, cause I got richer. I'm the one that gon' just speak my mind, but don't got filter. Bitch, I'm never solo. Bitch, I got my mojo. Maybe permanent door closed. Every car I got horses in it, but not polo. AP look like snow cones. Beats me now, he smoked on. Track out truck, my doors gone. Solid bitch, no clothes on. You can't keep it solid with me, dude, then get your roll on. Ray your FaceTime daddy, every day I pick up both phones. Draco shoot at 5 barbecue bullets, burn your nose on. I put that shit on, you can't buy less UCT. Styling in my jeans, we be sliding anything. You can't pull beside me, you don't got no real key. Supercharged, clean, wide body, bumblebee. My little bitch so cold, diamond fuck her with my rings. I'm so fucking high, I see the islands overseas. Jamaica in Beijing, in Dubai, in Philippines. Big dude, baby, bitch, you know what I mean. Big dude named me War, I come from Russia. Chop a bullet, touch him, Usher.
Hey, man, Arman, bro. Good to see you, man.
What's going on?
How you been?
I'm good.
Hey, I see you training out here now, Arman. The training the youth, bro. I mean, what made you want to get into that? Because I know you've been busting motherfuckers' heads for the longest, man. I ain't know you'll end up being a trainer. What made you want to get into that?
Nah, I was just doing a little summer little camp trial. I ain't really like all the way fully into it though. I was just doing something for the kids while they out of school. But you know, I'm still active fighting though, so I can't dedicate my full time to the training, but it was just something to do in the meantime.
Yeah. I know you active. That's what leads me to my next question. What you got lined up next? You got a fight date, man? What's up?
Probably some aiming later on this summer, man. A couple of names came across my table, across my desk though.
Don't leave it at that, bro. You at home, bro. Give us the names, bro. Give us some exclusive shit, bro. What's the names?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name the names, please. The names need to be named.
No, they wanted me to fight Derek Davis on Abdullah undercard.
That's what I'm talking about.
Derek
Davis from DC.
Oh, snap. Okay, dang. That was offered to you?
Yeah.
In Cleveland?
Yeah. It was at 35. I ain't fighting 35 no more.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
They wouldn't try to, catch weight at 138, nothing like that.
Nah, that was their boy too. So
yeah,
they offered me that though.
That ain't bad. That wasn't a bad fight for you. That would have been nice on that.
No, it wasn't a bad fight.
So this fight gonna be at 140?
Yeah, that's where I'm campaigning at. I really don't want to shrink back down to 35. I feel like I got bigger and walking around bigger. I'm Groot. I was down there for so long. That's about down there my whole career.
It's crazy because I talk about that with certain fighters, man. You seen Conor being with Conor being went up to 160. He fought at 154 one time, then went to 160. Arman, and then he fought twice at 160. But then he telling people that he's talking about coming back down to 147. It's kind of hard when you as a fighter fight at a weight class that you're no longer in, and let's say 2 or 3 years later, and then trying to go back to that weight class. Why do certain guys even entertain that? Have you seen guys even go back to the weight class they originally started from? Because I haven't.
No, I haven't seen that. Usually when you move up, you don't go back. You don't look back. I ain't seen that. You've seen guys come from 126 fighting 147.
Yeah.
They just keep going up and up. I never seen nobody go down.
Do you feel like you 140? So you campaigning at 140? That's where you want. You said that's where you want to be.
Yeah.
At 140. Okay. That's gonna be Yeah, you've been your last couple fights. You've been having some catch weights, haven't you? Been having some catch weights. You haven't really made it.
Yeah, I've been having some catch weights. Well, yeah, I've been having some catch weights.
And you've been like the Ohio slang. What is it? What you fighting all these Ohio guys, man? They got you fighting. Arman, they got you fighting all that. You trying to take out the whole state, man? What's going on?
I mean, you know how it is on the promoters and the manager side. Whether they go out and find somebody all the way out, it ain't that much to bring somebody that's close to home in.
Right. It's a little bit more cheaper.
Yeah, it's a little more cheaper, but no, they've been the people behind me. They trying to do something soon. Trying to give me probably for another ranking belt. Probably another ranking WBC title.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a fighter or a manager reach out to you to fight somebody that you were actually cool with? Like, man, and you turned it down because you respect them and y'all cool together. Have you had that moment yet?
Well, I had, Dante I fought. He fought the kid from PA for a WBC title.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
At third, they reached out. They offered me that before him. Well, no. He caught, and then we got on when we cooled, we sparred a lot. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so he called me like, no, I want to fight Dante. He called me and said, no, I want to fight the guy you fought. So they offered.
Hold on, so the fight was they offered you who Dante fought. You was about to, and you sparred him a lot. You been sparring him.
Yeah.
Okay. And sometimes fighters take those type of fights because they spar certain guys. I'm like, hey, I sparred him. I know how he is. I'm gonna take it. Some guys they pick and choose, man. But that's what's up. They pick and choose because I know Shakur did that with Jamel Herring. Shoot, him and Keyshawn boys. But when Jamel Herring name was on the table, he had no problem taking that fight. You feel? So they do that. They do that sometimes. So is you? I know you're gonna be in attendance for the Cleveland fight in July, man. I know you're gonna be in there supporting the Masons.
No,
man.
most definitely I'm gonna be there.
Hey, check this out. Hey, man, they know they could have had you somewhere on that undercard, bro. You're the only motherfucker ain't on there, bro. They got Tiger on there. Everybody on there. They need you on there. What's up, Bob Bala? What's up, Tom Green?
It's more of a business card. A lot of people was pushing to get me on the card because I got kind of like a good buzz in the city. I could sell I could put some ass in the seats, but it was a business card. You know, he got 5 brothers. He can only get 2 of his brothers on there.
Yeah.
And then it was then, you know, Tiger, he signed to Tyrant. He from Cleveland, so he automatically was on. You know, Dante, Tszyu, Free Smoke, you heard that? Light heavyweight from the city.
Yeah.
He used to be
got
signed,
them on there.
he used to be signed to Tyrant. And they got the same management, but it was just more of a business card. I don't think the card is going to be that. There's not that many fights on the card, so it was more of a business move. So it's not against nobody from the city or can nobody get on. It was more so of a business move.
Yeah, you see that they're going for who they behind right now. Pretty much who they fight. I get what you're saying.
But usually, but usually on the old top rank cards, you know, they had like 12 fights, so they had like 6 undercards and there's 6 fighters on the undercard, 6 on the main card. Usually what they do is they'll put a lot of local fighters on the card so they can sell more tickets. This card is real small. I think it's only a couple fights. They don't got that many fights on it, so it's more strictly just a business move.
Hey, I want to ask you something, Arman. What you think about this being at the Wolstein Center? You know, when Tanner was here, when he had his show, it was at the Rock and Mortgage Fieldhouse. You know, the big one where the Cavs at.
Right.
What you think about Abdullah being at the Wolstein Center, man? You think that's a good venue?
Yeah, the Wolstein just is big.
Yeah.
You know the Wolstein Center. You know, they got they be having a lot of stuff there too, like concerts. A lot of celebrities came there. Like they had like the Summer Jam concert there. Before, I believe. I know Cat Williams came there, did a comedy show there. The Wolstein Center is just as big as the Rockets Mortgage.
Yeah, they hold.
It's like a popular venue. But I think maybe they have it at the Rockets Mortgage. That date probably was booked, or it probably was the Rockets Mortgage just a little bit bigger. Say what's up.
Oh, hey, now we got 2 special guests, y'all. That's what's up, man. That's what it's all about, Arman.
Yeah, that's what I do on my chill day.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, man, don't let Check fool you, man. He don't love the kids, man.
Charlene and the kids.
Fuck them kids.
Hey, Mr. Cleveland, anything you want to ask Arman before we let him go?
Y'all didn't ask all the questions, man. I'm just sitting up here listening. So y'all covered all the stuff I was gonna ask.
Hey, Arman, I know your face gonna be in the place, man. I can't wait to see you July 4th, man. I know Tiger. Hey, man. Tell Tiger to answer his fucking phone too, man. I've been trying to get at that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get his name.
He hard to get in touch with. Man, I get with him. I let him know though.
Yeah, let him know, bro. Let him know to hop on, man, because we trying to promote for the city.
Yeah, I'll let him know. I'll tell him, man, don't get too big for the guys and the local guys in the interviews, man. You all up in Vegas. I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna get on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on it.
Let me ask you something though, Arman, before you get off. Do you see that a lot in the boxing industry too, yourself personally, how people start to change once that fame come in? You start seeing them move a little bit. Have you seen that? Or have you experienced that personally?
I didn't experience it personally, but I saw it. Everybody that got fame in the boxing world moved up, they fuck with me the same. Like I can hit them up, number, DM, kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like they rock with me the same. But for other people, I don't know. I just seen it though. Like I just seen it.
Gotcha. It teach you to be. It teach you to in yourself. Like, nah, I don't want to move like that, man.
No, that's just in me. That's how I was raised. That's in me. Like, feel me? But I always been like, I always been like popular. Like, I always been popular. Like popular in school. Like, always just been popular. So I know how to deal with it. I always been the same though. I never changed. Like I never treat nobody no different type of way. Like I always been. You know, a lot of people see me. I don't even know They're like, damn, you box hard. They see me, I know who you is. I'm still the same. I'm still showing love. I don't never try to be like, I'm too big. I'm bigger than nobody else.
Okay. That's right. Stay humble, fam. Stay humble. And loyalty over everything, bro. You know, that's what we all about here in Cleveland, man. Loyalty, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Because there's a lot of people that reach out to me and do interviews. Like, I did interviews with a lot of people, and I get everybody an interview. You know, I was on air. I did an interview with this Russian guy. I couldn't understand nothing he was saying. We was on like an hour interview too.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. No, you got to show love, man. I think it's a balance.
Yeah,
it's a balance in between two, man. You know, you're gonna have people that's gonna leech to you when they see you getting fame that's coming out of nowhere, and you got the ones that you know that's your day ones. I think you gotta have balance, man. You gotta be real careful who you let in the square, because you're gonna have people that want more fame than you.
No, for sure. you know who a real humble dude, no matter how famous they get, how famous they is and big they is, and they just walking around so humble. Abdullah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I knew he was gonna say Abdullah because I see him in Cleveland all the time.
Yeah,
man.
he local.
He act big time. They regular people.
He local. He at the Lifetime Gym. He local. But I'm telling you though, like, bruh, you getting big, bro. You gonna need security and stuff, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be.
You don't understand the magnitude of how big he's growing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I'm like,
we've seen it. You've been in the amateurs with them, and you've seen how they go from 1,000 subscribers to 300K subscribers. You know, followers. You see it. You didn't see it, man. You didn't definitely seen that but it's important how they conduct themselves and carry. They show love to everybody, man. So that's definitely a good thing. You're right. Abdullah is one of them. Tiger like that too, but like I said, Tiger is more to himself. That's how he's been. That's his personality.
Yeah,
Dante the same way. You know, he hasn't got to that mainstream, but he's been televised and certain things of that nature. You know what I mean? So you got that. Now I will say Montana might be a little different. Montana is show love, but Montana is Montana. That's just who he is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's he's still cool. That's still my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? But Montana gonna be Montana. But you got some guys like that. Just some people never got to that stage or even handled it. And that's starting the amateurs too, Arman, because again, there are certain fighters that are elite in the amateurs where they're number one. And I was talking about this when you 16, 17, well, let's say 14, and you starting to get up to the elite, and you starting to, now all of a sudden you 16, 17, now your distractions are starting to come in. Now you got girls, now you got people calling you the man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're number one or number two, you've been consistent. You start handling that pressure early before you even get to the pros. You know what I mean? So
almost definitely. It definitely started in the amateurs. It started for me in the amateurs, like locally, like around.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely understand what you're saying. It started in amateurs for sure. You can't. A lot of people let it get to them though. You can't. You gotta keep grinding.
Right.
Yeah, keep that fucking tunnel vision, man. Keep that tunnel vision. You gotta stay focused. But Arman, Arman, we ain't gonna hold you, bro. We know your ass gotta go, man. We can talk to you all day, bro. We gonna follow up with you on the 4th of July, man. We gonna be celebrating all them fucking Cleveland wins we done got that night.
Nah, for sure. We in the building.
We appreciate you for hopping on, bro. We gonna see you on the 4th, fam.
All right, for sure.
Yeah.
216, man. 216.
Hey, good hearing from Arman, man. Looking forward to seeing him July 4th, man, on that for the Abdullah Mason shit, bro. Bro, it's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit. I can't wait for July 4th, man. What y'all got to say about that, real quick, man?
With the July 4th event,
yeah.
Cleveland needed. Y'all need to redeem yourself for what Montana did to y'all. Y'all need to redeem yourself. Cleveland needed. 216 needed. Montana abandoned y'all at home. He came out with with the band, and he abandoned them. It's crazy, man. But no, I'm excited for y'all. I'm definitely gonna be down there in Cleveland. 216 gonna be live. Y'all got the right. I'm telling y'all, I got the right fighter representing y'all, man. Y'all should be proud that this guy that's gonna become a mega superstar from y'all area is about to put a lot of y'all on the map, and he's gonna represent y'all very well, man. Because I love Abdullah and the Mason brothers and what they stand for, the whole family, man. So I'm excited for y'all in this event, man.
He's putting on for the city. He's doing it the right way. He's not somebody you got to worry about out here getting caught drinking with guns, with drugs. He's a role model for the younger kids. He's got a black father who's showing him the way, man. It's like, if we can't support this and be positive for this, we don't deserve to have him as a champion in our city. So I need the city to show up and show out for these young brothers, man.
Yep.
I feel it. Hey, man, what do y'all think about Lomachenko returning, man? Lomachenko is back, man. Seems a little calculated to me. So we hadn't seen Loma in 2 years. I think May 12th, a couple of years ago, was his last fight. May 12th this year, he announces that he's coming back. He's no longer with Top Rank. He's a free agent. I think he kind of wanted to wait out the contract. The Biofather had an interview.
Lomachenko has been put out that, or there's some news that he's going to be coming out of retirement. What's your overall thoughts? Do you think that's a...
Well, again, I don't know what his financial situation is. He earned a lot of money with us. But, he lives in the Ukraine, and there's a lot of problems there. And maybe he needs money, or maybe he's just anxious to get out of the house. But Loma represents the best of what boxing has to offer. So I wish him the best, because he was a great warrior for us, and he really epitomizes the best in boxing.
Would you say at this age he's able to compete with Shakur, the Keyshawns, the Abdullahs, the Raymond Muay Thais? I mean, you know all these guys very firsthand. I mean, you promoted them to the top level. Is this kind of a little too steep, or is that discounting how great Lomachenko is?
Well, I don't know what, if anything, Lomachenko has lost with a 2-year retirement. So for me to hypothesize how he would do with all these younger guys would be wrong. We'll just have to see.
What do y'all think about Loma's return?
I think he needs the money, honestly, man. And this is just, I have no evidence in me. This is a personal hunch. I think he's going to probably take like 3 fights. He's going to have 2 lower level fights. And for some reason, I think he's going to fight Tank Davis, and then he's going to officially retire, man. That's what I really think is coming. He's trying to make sure he's sharp, because I haven't heard anything about Tank. And I know Tank needs the damn money too. And this is somebody that Tank could fight where people wouldn't complain about the level of opposition, even if Lomachenko's been retired for 2 years. Like I said, I got no proof of this. This is just my beliefs and what I see going down and what's going to happen. But I, for some reason, feel like this is going to lead to a Tank versus Loma. Maybe it's wishful thinking that the Tank actually going to fight somebody. But, hey, we'll see.
At this point, I think they need each other.
Manny and Floyd.
Yeah.
Manny and Floyd. And that's so crazy. Yeah, I think that was the first thing that came to my mind when it came to Loma was, okay, it might be money problems. And that could be the case. Loma is more private, so he don't let a lot of people know about his business and what he does. But that can definitely be the case. You can't, to me, you do yourself a disservice when you're sitting for 2 or 3 years after you say you retire, and then all of a sudden you just want to come back. Look at Keith Thurman. Nicholas Walters, when Loma fought him, it was these guys that take long layoffs, man. They don't come back always looking good, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got to stay active. That's one of the most important things in boxing. If you want to walk away from it, walk away from it. I'm okay with it. But you got to make sure your finances is in order, because if it's not, you're going to find yourself coming back when you really don't want to be back. So we'll see, man. We'll definitely see. I think it's interesting. I like the fact that Lomo probably is coming back for the simple fact, can he pass the torch? If you're going to keep playing with it, let somebody get a name off you and knock you out if they got to, you know what I mean, to raise the bar. I think it's okay to pass the torch. Manny Pacquiao did it. We was mad at Floyd for, you know, not being able to do it, but, you know, it's okay to pass the torch to guys, man. It's not, that's part of the sport, man. Let somebody else get some of that shine. So, you know, Bernard Hopkins definitely did it. Boy flew out the ring his last fight. If you don't know how to walk away from it, you're gonna get embarrassed from it. That's how I look at it, man. So, but make sure you try to pass the torch to somebody. So, but I'm mixed emotions. I'm gonna say I'm to the side. It's mixed emotions. I hope his financial situation is good, but again, he's another name that we need to be seeing that's to get in the mix here. And Top Rank ain't paying him the money that he know he can get it from somewhere else. So that's probably another strategy of why he waited too, because he knows that, you know, I can get way more with Turkey or, you know, or Zuffa somewhere in that, because he can definitely get more money. So that's probably what the game he playing.
Man, you had to bring up that B-Hop shit, bro, man. Didn't Joe fuck him up, bro? God damn. Not
man, for real.
Woo! But check this out, man. Guess who else coming back? Guess who else ain't walking away? Fucking Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora is back again. And he's going to have the rematch against Deontay Wilder. Now, listen, man. Derek, Dale Boy, love you, bro. I know you ride with the Ville. I know you fuck with us.
Yo, what's up, man? This is War Chisora here, and you're watching Chuck P Boxing. Yeah.
Around since 2005.
But I'm gonna say this, bro. I ain't covering this one. I ain't covering this one. I'm not gonna keep covering your one last fight when it ain't your one last fight. You know, you don't know what you want to do at this point, Derek. He said his wife gave him the green light to have his last match.
What's next for you in terms of your boxing career? And I know you were looking at another fight with Wilder, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm working on the rematch. The wife gave me a green light, so I'll be doing the rematch.
Is there anything confirmed or?
I haven't confirmed yet. I've got a couple of meetings tomorrow, and then I'll see how far that goes.
From his point of view, is he keen? It's his side.
Yeah, he's king because he's upset with the result as well. Yes, he might have won, but he's upset. Same as here, so we're going to run it back.
Where might that be?
We don't know yet. We'll find out. When I find out, everybody will know.
And from there, I mean, how many more years, how many more fights do you want?
Hey, listen, that's it. That's it.
That'll be it, won't it?
That's it, yeah. End of this year, I'll be retired.
But, yeah, man, he's going to have the fucking rematch with Deontay Wilder. Y'all want to say anything about that quickly?
It's devil's in the details. She gave him the green light after she signed, that contract for his death waiver.
Can you be fast? That's what we're doing. Hurry up. Poison? Why? Why would you do that? I can't die.
You will die. You will die. By the time you get to the hospital, it will be too late for you. They will not be able to detect it. It is a slow-working poison. It will kill you. You deserve to die.
That's what she gave. That she got the death waiver out the way. So she gonna make a lot of money after this. So she gave him the green light after the paperwork was done. You know what I'm saying? If he want to keep fighting, bro, that's on him. Again, he don't have nothing to prove. He really don't. And sometimes these guys don't have plan B's after boxing, man, and that's another thing, man. Figure out something else you want to do, because this Chisora, man, he didn't look good, and I'm not watching that fight. I'm gonna tell you that right now. There's no investment. There's nothing. There's nothing, no storyline in that. I don't see that fight being interesting. Go ahead, Cleveland. I don't even want to be long-winded on that one.
Hey, I was gonna say you can take my time, dog. I ain't got nothing to say. Bomb squad and already won. Derek Chisora gonna fuck around and get his ass knocked out for real this time. So hey, the only thing I want to know is it gonna be in the UK or the States? Because if it's in the States, I think he's gonna get knocked out.
That's fair. That's it. That's the interesting part. Will they bring it? Will they have enough money to put up to bring him to the States for that fight? How much is he willing to take for that fight? Should he even get a pay cut? Like, man, no, bro. Not giving you no 1.5 or any of that, bro. For you to, you got almost 16, 17 losses, boy. No, take this $200K and go on about your way, bro.
You ain't never lied. No. And then, hey, Canelo versus Mabili in September. What y'all think about that? Do y'all think Mabili can fuck around and get Canelo up out of here? Bro, this is an interesting fight to me. I gotta admit.
So you
I'm gonna say this.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
Bro, yeah, I'm gonna say this. It's interesting because of the Mabili, the way he fights. But to me, just me, I'll be crucified. He reminds me of a little bit of a James Kirkland. And you know what Canelo did to James Kirkland.
Oh, we got him up out here.
Talking about body shots, there he aims low and then fires upstairs. A perfect feint.
That's what I call look down but come up.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's a brawler. I don't think his boxing IQ is that high where he sees the shots coming. He wants to put his head in your chest and just, and really come at you. I don't think his boxing IQ is that high. So I think there is danger there. I think the fight does give us danger because Canelo might be on his way out. We might see a decline of Canelo. The more fights he get, the more we starting to scratch our head like, hey, is this the Canelo we used to see it? Or is he on this way? So that's the interest. But I think Canelo, I wouldn't be surprised Canelo put that boy out, man. I wouldn't be. If Canelo is sharp the way I think he could be, counter punching, he don't have to brawl with the guy. He can just catch, man. He does a lot of guys dirty who has that brawl type of style, that Angulo type of, rough house tactics. He's gonna look good against those type of guys, in my opinion. But it's a sexy fight, style wise.
Now, on James Kirkland's behalf, they did not contractually allow him to have Ann Wolf in his corner. And if you know boxing, y'all laughing. But if you know boxing, James Kirkland with Ann Wolf, completely different than James Kirkland without Ann Wolf. Now that I just had to put that out there first. Come on now. That's the truth, man. That's the truth for how it runs boxing.
You ain't convincing me.
I'm looking at your face, man. That's the truth. But they got Canelo up here fighting Mike Jones because I don't know who this dude is. He fighting. Canelo probably going to put this dude in the coffin. But would I be happy if Canelo lost? I ain't going to say I'm going to lose no sleep about it. Couldn't happen to a better person. But Canelo ain't fighting nobody with a pulse, man. So if he loses this, that's on him, man. He just get a payday. I need a payday.
Let me ask you something, Cleveland. Did you see? You didn't see the undercard of Terrence Crawford and Canelo because Mabili was fighting Lester Martinez in an exciting fight. That was a co-main. I think that was a co-main. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chuck, but that was a good fight.
Right. You're right.
Yeah. So that was a good fight. So yeah, Lester Martinez.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he's more of a brawler type. But I compared him to James Kirkland. But he right. Aaron Wolf wasn't in the corner. I believe if Aaron Wolf was there, Cleveland, I got your back, dog. I believe if Aaron Wolf was there in that fight, Aaron Wolf would have been able to throw the towel in instead of James Kirkland getting knocked out. See, there you go. See, she would have been able to throw the towel in instead of, him getting knocked out on his back. That's the difference. She would have been able to throw that towel. You know what I mean? That's the difference, baby.
Hey, don't act like you ain't seen the difference with Ann Wolf without Ann Wolf.
No, I'm messing with you. No, they definitely had a good relationship, man. I'm just talking my shit.
Hey man, Ford versus Foster coming soon, man. They had the one-on-one with each other, man. Bro, that was a damn good one-on-one. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I had said that Ray Ford could win. I got shocked now, bro. I got shocked winning this fight. I got him winning the fight convincingly too, man. Ray Ford, bro, to me, he don't look as confident, bro, about this fight. You know, that one-on-one said a lot to me, bro. I like to read body language. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Oshaki Foster, bro, he confident, bro. He like, dude, I'm about to punish you, bro.
Everybody I fought since 2020, since I cracked the top 10, I fought nobody outside of top 5s, top 3. Everybody's been top 3.
But I fought
hey, look, when you talk about resume, you talk about wins and losses.
I fought somebody a year after you
it's
fought
not
them.
even close to mine.
What was Nova rank when you fought
like, how long did you give Nova to train?
Nova been training.
No.
And
how long did y'all call him? Did y'all call me
like 5 weeks? He had like 5 weeks.
Cap.
He had 5 weeks.
They called us 3 weeks. So y'all telling me y'all called him 5 weeks ago when y'all called me 3 weeks ago? That mean y'all had to call him in 2 weeks. That mean
we had 5 weeks.
Come on, man. You sounding crazy right now.
I'm telling you, we had 5 weeks.
Well, why y'all called me 3 weeks? If he had 5 weeks,
I don't know when they called you. I don't know when they called you.
So what kind of narrative if y'all building here?
I don't know when they called you. I mean,
sense now,
you still fought.
Making sense now, bro.
I mean, you here now though, so that's all that matters.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Ray Ford, he gonna say what he gonna say, but I don't think he meaning it, bro. I don't think he meaning it. And that to me says a lot. But it was a good sit down, a good one-on-one between them. Any thoughts about that fight, man, before we get into it?
No, I like it. You dealt everything on the head, man. The body language with the one-on-one. I actually seen it the same way when I'm looking at the confidence of how these guys are talking and how, you know, their words and what they're saying, and as they catching eye contact. You know, it's like, do you really believe it or are you just talking? And you can see that in some of these guys' demeanor when they're talking. Oshaki is just more confident than me. Oshaki knows something that we don't know. It seems like he knows that, you know, you picking me, you think I'm easy food, you think you ain't fighting me because I'm one of the best. You taking on me because you think I'm easy. And I think Ray gonna get a rude awakening when he fights Oshaki, man. I could be wrong, but I just think if I'm having to put money down, y'all got Oshaki, man. I think Oshaki is definitely gonna beat him. And he's starting to come a little bit of his own too. He's starting to get a little better. He's just his boxing IQ and everything, and his confidence that he's a world champion now. I think he's a totally different fighter.
And you know what, Mark? It's funny you said that quickly, Mr. Cleveland, before I had you chime in. Because at first I kind of had Oshaki Foster on that Richardson Hitchens. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Is he really about that? But you absolutely right, though, Mark. Like, he about that life, bro. But Mr. Cleveland, what you think?
Hey, man, I was leaning towards Oshaki at first. Then we started talking. Then it had me thinking it's a 50-50. I'm still leaning with Oshaki, but it's going to be interesting, man. I just know that Ray Ford, man, he can't. It's like Oshaki got a mole in Ray's camp. He know he having problems making weight or something. It's like you said, he knows something, man. My man got too much confidence, and whereas Ray does not look self-assured, man, I saw nothing but doubt on his face. And that's not what I like to see going into a fight like that, man. Even if you quiet, that's cool. You can have a quiet confidence. I don't like to see, oh, man, I don't know. What did I get myself into? Shit, I really took this fight? I ain't like that feeling, man. I did not like that feeling at all.
Got Keyshawn Davis versus Albright. And, dude, this is the reason why I never really wanted to talk about this kid and never cover this kid. Because I knew deep down this dude was about business. And at this point, if this motherfucker continues, do you feel me, Mark? If this motherfucker continues to do what he's doing, he's going to be out of business, okay? What is going on with not only Keyshawn, but Brian Norman, another Davis brother, having trouble making weight, bro? There's no discipline with these young fighters, bro. None. And then, bro, you're back in your hometown and you're failing the people again. But I'm going to tell you why I think this is going down, bro. Keyshawn They're looking at those numbers, bro. Tickets ain't selling. They're not coming to the fight, bro. And
really?
I know that's fucking with you mentally, but you got to get over it, bro. You got to prove to your people now. That should make you even more motivated. Go out there, do what you got to do against Albright, get a very, very convincing win, then maybe your people will come back and have you in your corner. But as far as you coming in, being a professional and missing weight, bro, that is not helping you, bro, at all. And I'm going to tell you something, man. I might have to take my motherfucking ass to DraftKings, Mark. I might have to do it, Mr. Cleveland. Seriously, bro, I might have to put the bag on Albright, bro. I'm dead ass serious. And Brian Norman, he looks very weight drained. Very fucking weight. And the guy he's going up against, bro, I don't know this motherfucker from a can of Sherwin-Williams paint, but this motherfucker is very confident, bro, against Brian. You heard that shit? You heard that shit he was talking, Mark? Bro, I might have to. I'm going to DraftKings, bro.
DraftKings. Sean, are you ready?
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, we got 3 bets that I need to know. Are you gonna help me get rich?
All right.
All right, hard hitters. Chuck P. C-Ville's fighting is here from the future. All right. I'm glad I didn't go to DraftKings. Okay, I'm glad I did not go to DraftKings. That's for damn sure. All right. I totally botched that. All right. But hey, it sounded good though, right? And that's what it's all about. But hey, let's see if Keyshawn is serious about this Devin Haney fight. What you think? All right, now back to the show.
What you think about Keyshawn versus Albright and this whole missing weight shit?
And when it comes to the Keyshawn, you're right, man. He did make the weight. He did come back and make the weight, whatever it was. You know,
after the fourth time. Oh, wait a minute. What's the 3? The 3 they do? Yeah, after the third.
He did something. I don't know if he pooped or whatever, man. He got it done. You know what I'm saying? But it is crazy. But you know what that tells me too when it comes to Keyshawn. And I'm gonna tell you this: Devin did the same thing. They went up to and fought at the weight class the first time, but they was already entertaining another weight class. How big is these guys? Like before he even fought Regis Prograis, he was talking about 147, and I'm like, y'all guys are bigger than what y'all really is, man. And it's like, get to y'all weight classes where y'all need to be, man, and you be looking weight drained. You know, that's why that has to, you have to look at that, because that's why I'm like, Keyshawn, dude, I thought you struggled to make 135, and now you at 140, and you're barely making it from there. It's like, what is it, bro? It's like, is you a really 147 pounder, or is your frame? You might not be a really 147 pounder. You're just trying to stay at 140. You can't make 135. Some guys is like that too, man. So, yeah, that's the concern.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Keyshawn ain't selling tickets, not because he missed weight. He ain't selling tickets in his hometown because he showed an ass the last time they was there. He completely, man, I don't like being like this, but I'm gonna be real. He set the black race back with that bullshit that he did the last time that they had a fight in his hometown. He showed his ass, man. Completely unprofessional. Completely. The man was just ignorant, man. It's like, you can't give these blanks no money, because it was ridiculous, man. And his hometown fans have making him prove it. Like, dude, you're not serious. And if you ain't serious, what I look like wasting my money to come see you for? That shit happened the exact same. And then the brother who stepped up.
But Mr. Cleveland, let me stop you real quick. I think the tickets not selling, bro, leading up to that fight, bro, they're looking at the numbers. They can see it. When he's seeing that people not coming to that motherfucker, it probably took him out mentally as far as training, bro. That's what I believe. That's what I'm saying. Him missing weight, bro, I think that had a lot to do with his people not coming up to show up for him. What the fuck I'm fighting for? I ain't motivated now. I think that.
Hey, but that leads to my point. That's the reason that they not, because you ain't serious. And if we can see that, I'm pretty sure his hometown fans can see he ain't serious. And what I look like wasting $100? You know how much gas is, man? That shit $5 a damn gallon. What I look like wasting damn the gallons of gas to go watch this dude and he ain't being serious? You got me messed up. It's like, it's too real out here for these dudes to be acting the ass and thinking people just gonna be like, all right. Nah, bruh. If they gonna spend their hard-earned money, you gotta give them a reason to spend their hard-earned money. And what you doing is not making me want to go support you. Flat out. It's just that simple. And my man, like you said, he a businessman. Well, it's the worst business plan I'd have ever seen. Is this business plan about to have your ass bankrupt? And don't think the Godfather is going to come save your ass. He been giving you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. So when he finally says goodbye, who else going to pick your ass up?
That's real. That's real.
Hey, man. On that note, bro, we up out of here, hard hitters. Hey, this was another damn good episode, man, of Ohio's Finest Boxing Podcast. I want to thank my two brothers right here, Mark Nall, Mr. Cleveland, for hopping on as always. I want to thank Arman None to Lose Richard, bro. Thank you for hopping on, man. I appreciate you, man. And on that note, hard hitters, on behalf of Mr. Mark Nall, Mr. Carl Cleveland, I'm Chuck P. C-Ville's Finest. And to you haters, call me your highness. We'll be back in a review.